Yurt, how you doing? Baby J Moggs here. We gonna be going to the gym today. Gonna be doing a leg day. It's a good thing because my shoulder hurts a lot. I definitely heard it when I was doing bench press the other day. You gotta hit 225. If you don't hit 225, then you can't legally film yourself in the gym. I personally think that. So, hurt our shoulder, taking a couple of days break on that. Hitting legs today. Also gonna suck. Hopefully we don't hurt ourselves. That's about it. So, charging my AirPod Maxes, my girlfriend's AirPod Maxes, because they're hers, not mine, but I use them more than she does because I am, mogging in the gym. I'm not gonna wear regular headphones and look stupid. Me look stupid. Absolutely not. So we are going to set up our pre-workout. I already took my creatine. Already did my daily sups. I'm really not taking a lot of supplements. I'm on MK and I'm on... that's about it right now. So we might cycle Anavar soon. Who knows? If I stop growing, then of course the next option is to start taking steroids. So for now, doing pretty good. Woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning this morning and took Dominique, my girlfriend, to the airport, which really sucked. But then I came home and showered and then went to sleep and then woke back up and did a couple of things for work. And now I'm done. So the time has come to go for the best part of the day, which is go to the gym. Freehold Athletic Club. If you're from New Jersey, then you might know what this place is. I personally, this is my second time even going there. I would just set up my membership recently because my boy Jagga put me on. Shout out to him. Big dude. Very strong man. Showed me a lot of things. That gym is awesome. I can't wait to go back. I'm going to film myself. I got so many dirty looks the first time I went in there, naturally. And that is just exciting to me. I love it. I love that. If you look at me dirty when I talk to a camera like this, it just gets me going, man. It drives me. So wearing some Vaded Mob today. My favorite freaking brand, dude. Vaded Mob. See, peep that. Hold on. We'll do it like this. Okay? Like this. And then I think it'll cancel. And then boom, boom. It's a pretty simple t-shirt, but Vaded Mob, best brand ever. Gotta fucking love them. They shirts are like kind of oversized, so they kind of come down to the elbow. This is an XL, which I always get XLs, but they come down here. So when you get like an arm pump in the gym, dude, you look fucking massive, and nobody has to know that you're tiny underneath. You know? I have no pump, but yeah, basically. So, yeah, that's about it. We're going to wait another minute or two to get this Apple AirPod Max situation under control. That way I can listen to my jams while I lift. That's about it. We're going to get in the car. We're going to drive there. It's like a 10-minute drive, which is great. Why I love this place. And sign in, do a warm-up. We're hitting legs today. It's going to suck. It's going to fucking suck. Who likes legs? Genuinely. But what I do know about legs is that you get more testosterone or something. Like it releases more test. So like pairing it with like an arm workout is like a nice little natural way to like boost your test and like if for like a couple of moments so that you can, maybe get a little bit more of a muscle synthesis going on with another muscle group. Pretty cool, if you ask me. A little cheat code, little natty plus tip for you there. Not sure if that's even fucking real, but someone told me that years ago, and I've just been living that way ever since. So, might hit a little bit of arms, get a little bit of a pump, sit in the sauna if I don't fucking pass out, because last time I went in there, I couldn't breathe. So, we'll see if I have grown a bit to be able to handle it. All right, that's enough yapping. I'll see you there.
Is this thing on? How's this thing sound? How's this thing sound?
So today I'm going to have to take my girl's car in to finish the PPF on here. So we're driving pink car today. Gotta love it. Is this just a female thing to have no gas ever? Never. Never any gas. Is this just a female thing to just never have any gas? Unbelievable. Hi.
promise you I would not make this up. I just got recognized in the bathroom. This is the first time I've ever been recognized. He goes, "Yo, are you Corner Media?" I was like, "Yeah, that's insane." No idea who it was. I feel terrible that I didn't. This video goes live and homie sees it, hit me up. We're gonna film something together soon. That's fucking crazy. But all right, here we are. Starting out with some squats here. We're gonna have 2 warm-up sets, then we got 4 working sets. Leg day today. It's gonna fucking suck. Stick with us. Here we go. All right, here we go. Starting off with a warm-up set. I don't think this is the right bar, but I just want to get underneath it and just kind of. Okay. Shoulder width apart. Just kind of getting some blood pumping in here before we start putting some weight on. It's been a while since I've done a leg day, so probably going to be shaking a lot. We are going to go hard here, so I want to go heavy sets. Final set's going to be to failure. Not necessarily final set, but final working set. Then we're going to drop it and go as many as possible. So, no spotter today, but let's see if we can fail a rep. Maybe not on the barbell, but something else. All right, I'll call it there. Just see what that looks like. All right, that angle before was terrible, so we're gonna switch to this one. You can see my ass. Another warm-up set here. Might actually set this bar up a little bit higher for when we get the real weight on it. Oh, we need some fucking clamps on the side of this. It's gonna be moving like that. Hang on. Do we have clamps here? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Safety first, gentlemen. Nobody looks aesthetic and zizbra when they're fucking injured. All right, relax. All right, second warm-up set. That's the worst way to pick that up, but it's fine. It's not that heavy. And we're gonna go down and up. Down and up. Down and up. I wish you guys could hear my music. It's so good. I have the best music taste. Already feeling the shakes, man. It's been such a long time. Nice. Just getting the blood pumping. Letting the legs know it's time to work. Nice. Hell yeah. Fucking A. Hell yeah. And we'll do 2 more. 1, 2. Hell yeah. All right. So now, what I want to do is come up with exactly what our working weight's going to be. I think 135 is a little too light, so I don't want to go all the way to 215 or 225 right off the bat because I don't want to hurt myself. So probably go with, we'll throw some 45s on this with the 25s and we'll see how that moves. If it's too light, then we'll go for a higher rep. I think we're going 12, 10, 8, or it's 10, 8, 6, and the final one's the failure. So I already out of fucking breath, man. I'm so fat. Was I not recording the whole time? I should have been. Tell me I wasn't. Oh. Everybody shoot his 2. All right, let's throw on the 45s. See how this moves. Not entirely sure if this is gonna be too easy or too light. I'm putting the 45s on the outside because I don't care. It's the same damn difference. If anything, I'll just take it off. Oh, I'm gonna hit the camera. It's so cool that I got recognized, man. I mean, like, that kind of made my day. I mean, when you're a new content creator, one of the hardest parts is just getting over the being in public filming and getting kind of dirty looks from people. But walking in, going right to the locker room, homie comes out, says, "Yo, are you Corner Media?" I was like, hell yeah. It just actually made my day. So appreciate you, homie. All right, I don't know if you could see me right now. This may not be the best angle. How's this look? We'll see. We'll see. We'll just run it. We're new to this. We'll learn. All right, so first working set. I don't know math, so I don't know how much weight this is, but it's not 225. So let's see how this moves, and then we'll go from there. Probably gonna target 10 good reps. So let's get underneath the hoodie. The hoodie is actually really nice for the pad. I mean, a lot of folks like to throw the pad on. Oh yeah, this is a good weight, I'd say. All right, so good form, going down and up. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's fucking heavy, but it's the weight we want. Yeah. Oh yeah. We are probably not gonna go much farther than this. Oh yeah. Let's go, come on. There's 5. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Keep the form. I think that's 8 or 7. Let's go 7. Come on. Oh, there we go. 8. Come on. 9. Whew. That felt fucking heavy, dude. Oh, that felt heavy. Oh, that felt heavy. Oh. That was not what we thought it was gonna be. That shit moved very slowly. Oh, my legs are shot. All right, that was fucking hard. Sweatshirt's already off. I'm sweating my balls off. That shit was difficult, man. We were probably not gonna go higher than this weight, just so that we don't hurt ourselves. If I had a spotter here, maybe, but let's reset the mic here. That was fucking rough, but we go in for more. Now, technically, I should put more weight on and I should go for less reps, which we'll see. Let's put 5s on. I'm too much of a bitch to go for 10s. So let's do 5s. Just throw those bad boys on and try to go for 8. Oh, I'm gonna hurt myself. For the views. No music. Headphones are hung up. It's locking in here. Locking in. Let's bang this set out. It's the hardest part of the day, and we go into just regular exercise. This is the big compound that we gotta hit though. Gotta hit it heavy. We gotta go for it all. So stay with me. Dude, the pump on my legs is already insane, but here we go. I feel it. Here we go. Okay. Going for 8. 8 good ones. And let's go. Oh. Two more. Oh my God. Hell yeah. Look at this fucking weight flying away from me. That's why you clamp them down. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Holy hell. Fuck legs, man. Who the hell wants to do this shit? All right. So one thing I'm learning right now, just by looking at the camera, is that I'm losing battery very fast. So I'm gonna have to come up with a solution for that for next time. So no more just dicking around talking. We gotta get into it. I got 6 reps here. I'm gonna keep the weight the way it is because I don't have a spotter and I'm afraid I'm gonna fucking fail it, embarrass myself in front of all these good people. So here we go. Get under the weight, 6 reps, and that's that. Let's do it. I noticed that my heels were a little uneven. I had 1 foot back, so I wanna make sure that my feet are set, shoulder width apart, even distance, forward and back. We're set up nice. No more stalling. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Let's not lose the weight now. Ugh. Okay. Not bad. All right, we're getting super creative with the camera angle here. This is our final set. We're gonna drop a little bit of weight here. We're gonna go back down to the 25s because we're going as many as we possibly can before failure. We do not have a spotter, so we're not gonna actually fail, but we're gonna take it as far as we possibly can. Worst camera angle for the re-rack, but this is what we gotta do. A little explanation there for you. Let's do this. All right, we are back down to the 25 that we warmed up with, and my legs are fucking screaming already, so let's throw those clamps on. These things like to dance on us. I just don't want to have the weight moving around on my back. Legs really sucks. Not a fan. But the test boost is a fucking cheat code, cuz. All right, so we're rocking the 25s, low weight here. We're gonna worry about our form. We're gonna try to get 15? 16 realistic? I don't even know. Let's find out. Here we go. I hope this works, because I'm kind of afraid that it's not gonna, let's do that. Yeah, that way you can see me a little bit. All right, here we go, 15. That's the goal. We'll see if we make it there. Oh, this is so light. This is a little too light, actually. All right, you know what? Let's just worry about our form, worry about our tempo. Get down, and good. All right, here we go. As many as we can. How are we looking right here? Oh, it's not a bad camera angle. I've already lost count. I think this is 5. Holy fuck, this hurts. And I'm getting a little lightheaded. Starting to get a little dizzy. Hang on. This is more of a cardio problem, actually. My legs have it, but my fucking heart doesn't. Hang on, let's re-rack this. I'm genuinely getting really dizzy. Oh, starting to see some stars. Passing out would not really be good right now. All right, hang on. All right, definitely need to work on cardio because started to see some stars there. Definitely not trying to pass out. That's not necessarily a failure set when you pass out from lack of oxygen. Not necessarily working the proper muscle group there, so take a hot second. Might need some hydration. Gonna fill up the bottle. We got a lot to go here, but I do want to make sure that I'm giving it 110% on every exercise, so we're gonna re-rack this, put a little bit more weight on it. I think the issue here is that I'm going for such a high endurance, like many reps, to the point where my cardio is actually failing me. I think I need to try and put a little bit more weight on the bar so that before my cardio fails me, I've gotten to the point where my legs are failing me. I think that's the way to go. So a little re-rack right here, and we'll give it again. All right, we doubled it, and we're giving it to the next guy. We put extra 25s on each side. So now we're rocking with 50 on each side. I think 45-pound bar. So I don't really care about weight, to be honest with you. You'll never see me putting fucking heavy sets on that I can't handle. I would much rather move the weight properly, keep my form. So don't worry about the fucking weight. We have something that is going to push us, and we're gonna just make sure that we are going 110%. So I'm kind of sick of this angle. I'm gonna move it, and then we're gonna get this going. The same angle on the other side. I love it. Okay. All right, here we go. We've had about a minute and a half since the last set. Estimated time that we took because of a little break. So my fucking chest is pounding, but Let's do this shit, man. Before the pre-workout gives up on me. Here we go. This is gonna be heavy, I already know it. It's not too bad. It's actually exactly where I want it to be. So let's go for 10 reps here, at least 10. We cannot give up. Here we go. You ready? 1. 4. 8. 9. And let's go. Come on. Fucking knees. One more. We got one more. Okay. Sorry if I'm hot micing that. Fucking A. Dude, I'm sweating. I am sweating right now. Fuck this. Okay, so moving on to RDLs here. We're gonna start a lot lighter because I haven't done this in a long time. And I don't really want to, so that's that. All the reasoning I need. All right, clip it up because we gotta be safe. And these things like to run away for some reason. So let's see how this moves. If it's a little too late, then on the next set, oh my God, I'm so lightheaded already. It's not a great idea, but let's do it. Let's see how this feels. Feels pretty light. I think we got the framing right. Chest high, a little bit of bend in the knees, and we're gonna bring down to the hamstrings. Beautiful. Now, I don't want this to go straight down. Oh, not hit the knees. Yeah, my form is really suffering. It's been a while. We're definitely gonna stay light on these today because I have not done this in a while. I think I'm doing this wrong. Comments are gonna have to roast me a little on this. But I'm already so tired. Let's rack this. Hang on. Review the form. That's why we film. All right, to be honest with you, the form looks fine. It just feels really bad. And I feel so much of it in my lower back, which that might just be a little bit of a compensation because these muscles are weak. I'm not really sure, but the form looks okay. I'm sure some gurus will tell me if I'm doing it wrong, and if I am, I'll learn from it. Very appreciative of those folks who like to roast in the comments, but we're gonna stick with this weight, just try and get through this this movement here. We'll move on to the leg press. So get through this just so we can say we did it, circle back to it next week, try to improve on it. All right, staying with the same weight, picking it up. It's pretty light, chest high, a little bend in the knees. All right, we're gonna go down to the hamstring scream, back up. Muscle mind connect here with the hamstring so I can try to maybe exploding up. Tempos, yeah. I'm gonna need someone to come in here and fix me a little bit on this because this feels wrong. It just does not feel right. But I don't have anyone here to correct me as I do it. So we're just gonna, that felt a little better. You know what? Maybe I'm starting to understand. Let's get 2 more. All right, not bad. Listen, this is what we're here for, all right? This is what we're filming for. This is why we do this. Trying to improve little by little, you know, holding ourselves accountable. I'm gonna skip through this, just get my sets done. We'll pick it back up on leg press, all right? All right, we are now on to leg press. RDLs kind of kicked our ass. We did not know how to do them, so I'm in a lot of pain right now. Lower back is not feeling good. happy to be on leg press because this is one where I get to like kind of reclaim a little bit of my motion, you feel? So typically we can go pretty high weight on this, but because we went so hard on our back squat, I'm gonna take it easy. So we got plates on right now. I think I'm gonna throw another plate on each side. We're gonna go for, I guess that would be close to 225. I don't know what the machine itself is, so try to rep this out. This is one that I can take to failure, so we're definitely gonna try our best to push past our limits here. Booyah. Right, we are in the machine. We put our headphones on here. Go, go, gadget music. Pump me up. From the D to the A, got a man. And I get a text message as I start. Thanks, Dad. All right. Oh, wow, this feels heavy. Okay. All right, we're going hard here. Let's get a little bit of a wider stance here. No, this thing thinks I want to text. I don't want to text. Cancel. Here we go. X. Can I just fucking this? I'm so tired of Apple updates and fucking notifications. I can't fucking focus. 7, 8. All right, we're done with this. 8, 9. There you go. All right, there's 12. Not the fucking greatest set because we were so interrupted by stupid Apple, but fucking text me in the middle of this. How do you, like, does anyone know how to fucking turn off notifications? It's ridiculous. All right, we're definitely gonna add more weight because that moves very easily, but not bad, not bad. Running on low battery on the Osmo here, so I'm trying to be sparing with my shooting, but I want to give like a mid-workout reflection right now. I feel strong, but a lot of these movements, they're very shaky, and I think it's because it's been a while. I got that like new lifter jitters where the, putting tension on different, parts of the flexion and extension. I'm really feeling a lot of that, very, beginner stuff where you start to get those shakes. The muscle's not used to being under load in those different, motions. So while I feel strong, I definitely feel like the form itself is something I need to focus on and really try to nail that down before we start going to any higher weights than what we have. So we threw on some 25s. So we're working with 2 45s and a 25 on each side. You do the math. And we're gonna try to push ourselves to close to failure here. We're allowed to fail this one because we've got some safety measures in place. Definitely one of my favorite exercises for the legs for that reason, because I'm here by myself and there's nobody to save me if I fucking end up crushed by some weight. So this will protect me. Love that. All right, so let's get into this second working set. Got some pretty decent weight on here. The knees feel very strong. I don't have any issues with that. It's really just, like I said, when you get to certain parts of extension, certain parts of flexion, that's where I'm starting to get those shakes. And that's genuinely just because it's been a while since I've done this. And we gotta work those out. So a couple weeks from now, I'm sure I won't have that feeling anymore and I'll be more confident and able to push the weight a little bit further. So stick with it, man. It's a fucking, it's a journey, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint. Let's do this. All right, so up in the air, feeling very good. Let's start working. Nice. Yeah, this moves pretty easily too, but you see those shakes. I don't know if you can see that on here. It gets really shaky when I get to a certain point, and that's just that new lifter. Shakes. They'll go away soon. Getting all the way down. Love that. Yep, this feels fucking awesome. Come on. Fuck. This hurts, man. This is where it counts. Okay. Oh my God. I feel like I can go farther on that, and maybe I should. Maybe I should, but damn. First leg day in a while, man. First leg day in a long time. God damn. It's the worst day of the fucking week. Anyone who enjoys this is a fucking sadist. As soon as I hit record, I get a fucking text message that wants to cut everything off. I'm tired of this product. I'm never using it again. All right, so maybe face me. That'd be nice. How you doing? All right, we added the 45 pounds, so I guess we're kind of close to 315. This isn't ego lifting. This shit's light, actually. Just want to do this for the last set because we're going to try to take this as far as we can. And I don't want to do 15 reps. I want to do at max 12. So I want to try and hit that failure point before we get there. So here we go. Final set, final working set. Let's kill this shit and we don't have to do it anymore. Here we go. Yeah, that feels nice. Feels like it's proper for where we are currently. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that shake is something else, man. I feel stronger in that flexion point. As soon as I get to full extension, that's where I really feel the weight more. It's insane. Keeping a little bit of bend in the knees so as not to fold ourselves. Who wants to do that? Here we go. Come on. Oh man, we are getting close. We are getting close. Here we go. Come on. Fucking A. Oh my God. Those heavy sets, they do so much more than going for that crazy endurance. Now here's the thing, I know I can go heavier, but for now, on this first week, I really wanna stress that form and I wanna kind of build the mind-muscle connection. I used to have it, but now it feels like I'm still learning again. So, it's gonna take time. You know what, for the first 3 exercises, other than RDLs, towards the end of RDLs, I felt like I started to get the hang of it again. But kind of breaking these, brushing the dust off of these exercises, these muscle groups, these compound exercises, so that we can come back next week and absolutely kill them. So, getting my ass beat in here. But damn, it's gonna feel good in a month, I'll tell you what. All right, so what's next? I think we got lunges next. So we're gonna do no weight. This is gonna be our endurance thing. We're gonna go into the turf. We're going to do lunges, I think 20 steps, turn around 20 steps. I think 3 or 4 sets of that. I gotta look at the chart, but this is a little bit of like the opportunity for us to kind of cool down a little. And then, I don't remember what's next after that. We're gonna find out, so let's go do some lunges. Oh, take a look at this. Private little turf area. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I fucking love this gym so far, man. This place has been awesome. They got all the equipment I could ever need. And the people here are very nice. I mean, a lot of folks working out right now, and nobody's giving me dirty looks. No one's giving me shit for filming, and a lot of people do. A lot of people get uncomfortable. They think you're a fucking clown, but you know what? We're pushing ourselves as hard as we possibly can. We deserve it. So let's get these lunges going. I'm not gonna film too much because I'm running low on battery. I wanna make it to the end, but lunges. All right, here we go. Let's get the clip. All right, done with the turf here. Lunges went hard. I tried to film it a little bit with the phone, but now we are moving on. Let's get the fuck out of here and back into the gym, I guess. I don't even know what's next. Let's find out. All right, we have lying leg curls is next, which is, oof, that's a good one, man. I get to relax a little bit of hamstring exercise. The RDLs didn't really cook us, so that means that I've got so much extra strength for this. We're very happy right now. So lying leg curls, and then we got standing calf raises, another one that I really didn't touch so far. So we have some pretty fresh muscles to use for the rest of this exercise here. So let's finish strong. We're gonna push these hamstrings to failure because we did not do that on RDLs, but obviously we wanna be very careful. We don't hurt our knees, anything like that in the leg curl machine, all right? So let's get out there. Let's really try to fucking push for the rest of this exercise, rest of this workout, right? Ba-ba-booey. All right, not really sure about this camera angle here. Hello. Let's see how this works out. We are gonna go at this a little bit harder because we did not really kill those RDLs today. Get this mic set up. I'm gonna put it in the front. Stick right there. Let's lay down in our very comfortable position. This is one of my favorite machines just because you get to take a fucking nap. All right, let's see what we got here. Just go up here, get a little working or warm-up set. Yeah, pretty good actually. Kind of just nailed it. All right. Let's try and get some blood back in the hamstrings here. I got a little lactic acid buildup. I don't want to cramp up here. Okay. Nice. A little warm up. Nice. Okay. A couple more. Nice. Feels really fucking good, man. I love this machine. Alright, rocking 20% battery. Here we go. Finish up this fucking workout. Here we go. Throwing another 10. And probably go to failure on this just because it's such a safe exercise here. And we're not really running a crazy amount of weight. So go to failure on this. You know what? Let's add just a little bit more because I'm actually kind of afraid that I'm not going to make it to failure before I hit like 20 reps. So here we go. Yeah, that's pretty tight, I'd say. That's pretty tight. Still feel like I can rep out a lot here, but you know what? It's gonna get harder. Ooh. Okay. Yep, that's it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're getting a failure. We're definitely getting a failure. Oh. Oh, get some half reps. Get some half reps. Oh, come on. Oh. Holy fuck. That shit sneaks up on you, man. Oh, that sneaks up on you. Let's get hard. I'm gonna light it here. Yeah, no. Oh, man. Let me fucking sit here. Oh, keep some tension on them. I don't want to build up too much lactic acid. Stretching helps, right? like if I stretch after, that's good to like make sure I don't build up the lactic acid. Right? I'm pretty sure. Feels good. Oh my god. So, got about 30 seconds and then we're gonna hop right back in. So, ticket failure again. Probably less reps than before. We'll keep the weight the same because that felt good. Don't want to hurt ourselves. But I gotta say, this half of the leg day, a lot more fun than the beginning. Now I'm just stalling. How's your day going? Good? Good, I'm glad. If you're watching this far, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe. We're gonna try and do this as much as we can. We're obviously very new in the gym with videos and stuff, but I think that if we kind of maintain this, you know, and bring some more folks on, try to collab with as many of the friends that are big in the gym as well as other creators that I'm affiliated with, you know, we can really make this into a series and just try to have fun with it, try to better ourselves, promote the motivation, you know, especially with the movement with the pump covers and everything. Now, I really want to make more videos on that, so hopefully soon there's going to be an explanation for what the pump covers are really all about. I've already kind of broken it down. There is a video, but it's not going to post that because it's kind of just like more of like for the investors. I kind of put together a little mission statement, and that's been really cool. And there's such a really good story there, and I feel like the metaphor for the design as well as the kind of topic and the setting, I guess you'd say, with it being like a fitness kind of thing, like in the gym. I think that the entire movement as a whole is going to be so beneficial for so many people if you just take it seriously, which is exactly what my job is, you know, to live it, breathe it, because I'm kind of going to be the main spokesperson for it, you know, and me turning this channel and turning my life around and fixing so many things that I feel like are broken is going to be, you know, that's the marketing, you know, and even if it doesn't work, me just taking it seriously and changing so much about myself is going to be beneficial. So there really is no failing, you know, and that's what's so exciting about it, is that it's so easy for me to get my head around it because no matter what, it's a success. So, all right, that's enough stalling. Let's get back in the goddamn machine. Oh my God, my legs. All right, I should not have sat crisscross because now they are fucking cramping. Oh, I gotta stop cursing. All right, we are good. Let's get in here. Oh my God, that feels terrible. Ugh. Ugh. All right, you know what? We're gonna drop set this because that lactic acid is very, very debilitating, and I really don't want to cramp up and get a Charlie horse. That would suck. Okay, little break, little stalling. Ugh. As long as we make the failure. Oh my God, that's more my brain than my muscles. Come on, we gotta get past it. Come on. Oh my God, that's a fucking calf. Oh, drop set again. Here we go. I'll bring this all the way down to 10 pounds if I fucking have to. Oh, dude, come on, we gotta focus. All right. Come on. Drop set. This has got to be so annoying. We got one more set of that, but let's take a second. We're not going to sit down this time because that fucking sucked. Okay, so we were really starting to cramp up here, so taking the time to stretch. Maybe with that into the machine. It's not feeling good right now. Took a little too much time to talk. That my heels came together a little bit when I started the drop set, and I was kind of using like my inner groin
to like almost like this turning of the knees inward in order to like use more muscles to get this thing up. It's not what we want to do. So you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into calves. We're gonna give our hamstrings a break here. The worst thing in the world. I'm not drinking enough water throughout this exercise. I don't drink any water. I probably should have done that. I drank a lot of water this morning, but none while then working out. I don't feel like stopping. So let's finish this workout. 13% on the camera. We're almost done, man. Almost done. This isn't even on. I'm holding this and it's not even on. I hope you guys can fucking hear me. I'm starting to lose it up here. Getting to the end of the workout. I'm starting to lose it. But I appreciate everyone who's watched this far. You know, you guys are the best. Thanks.
All right, final exercise here. Not crazy weight. We're gonna go for some calf raises. This is just finishing us off. We got a little bit of water in us too, so I feel a lot better. Let's do it. Here we go. Get this in the hands, and then we're just gonna. You know what? I was kind of skeptical about using this machine for it because I know I want to get a little bit more of a dip into like a negative rep. I don't really remember. There might be a machine for it here, but I guess for now we'll just warm up a little bit with this. Just kind of get a little bit of motion. I don't really feel anything here, so we're definitely gonna have to move to a different machine. Now just kind of flexing our calves here, putting some blood there. I was actually attracted to this because of the forearm pump I knew I was gonna get from holding this. So. Doesn't seem to be the place to do it. We're gonna move to a different spot. Let's go find something else. All right, not entirely sure about this angle. You can see my calves, you can't see really me, but we're gonna do the calf raises here. Get a little bit more of a deep negative rep. It's not a ton of weight, we're just warming up here. Just get real low, push out, hold it. Super simple. We're definitely gonna have to go a lot heavier on this if I don't wanna do 150 reps. But I'm kind of slipping a little bit, so let's get this up here. There you go. Okay. Just wrapping this out. Nothing crazy. Definitely starting to feel it though. There you go. It's nice. Good extension here. That's what I was looking for. Oh, gym's getting a little bit more crowded here. A lot more eyeballs on me, which, you know, is what it is. Oh yeah, definitely feeling the burn now. Fuck. Oh. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. All right, we'll start there. I like that. I like that a lot. We got 8% on the old camera here, so we are finishing up very strong. Turns out 75% is more than enough for a workout. Cool. Good to know. All right, I'm gonna kill it so that we can make sure to get the rest of these sets and the post-game interview. Bye-bye. We are now at 130 pounds, so out of 20 pounds here. I think that's gonna be a sweet spot for us. Feel that burn within the first 4 sets, first 4 reps, I mean. Because I'm gonna try to target 15, I guess. Just really loosening up the calves at the lowest point to get the full stretch. And kind of holding a little bit and a little bit of a squeeze at the top here. And that's definitely like burning quickly, which is exactly what we want. You know? In a machine like this, I'm kind of afraid to be that guy whose feet slip off and I fall down and make a ton of noise like an asshole. So, trying to work more on squeezing and fully stretching allows me to get the burn going without the risk of hurting myself. Oh my gosh, we are getting to the end. Oh, this is where it counts. Oh my God, this hurts. Ah. Ah. Ah.
Quick round. Oh, 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 oh. Fuck, that is craziness. I feel so fucking good though, wow. Calves are sexy, dude. Ouch. All right, final set, we go home. Same thing as before, same weight. Try and get that full extension, full stretch. I'm even kind of getting to the point where I'm notching the board into the arch of my foot so I can fully release the weight on my calves. It's giving me a really deep stretch that I'm then pushing through. So I'm getting to the end of those muscle fibers, putting all the weight on it and exploding out. It's really helping me to get to that burn within the first couple reps. That way I'm not sitting here for 20 fucking reps before I start feeling anything. So this is definitely the way that I want to do it. I'm feeling it already. Oh my God. All right, and right here. Little power hour. Ah, finish strong, finish strong. Finish strong, finish strong. Ah. Ah. Oof. Okay. Hey guys, that's a great fucking workout. I feel great. My legs don't, but I feel mentally great, so. I'm gonna kill it, we're gonna get in the car, we'll talk more.
All right, so leg day, rating out of 10, I'd give it an 8 just because I definitely feel like I pushed it very hard, but I know that I want to go harder than that. I want to be able to finish out, those RDLs were weak. I want to be able to finish a lot of those sets to failure, be a little bit more comfortable with that. But I have to say, first time in a while hitting the legs as hard as we just did, I feel fucking great, especially those calf muscles, man. I mean, shit, my calves are still burning. I guess I just did it. So we are back at the pink car. Very pretty pink car. You can barely see it because it's so dark out now, but that is going to conclude this video. I appreciate everybody who watched. This is our life now, man. This is what we do every single day, except for our rest days. We don't do this on the rest days, but I will film other things on the rest days. I am a content creator. I mostly work on YouTube for other people. Evan Ross Media is one of them. He's my guy. I film for him. I work with an FX3. I mean, right now I'm filming with an Osmo because it's so simple. Because I'm in the gym focused on other things, I don't really want to be worried so much about, ND filters and, perfect exposure, shutter angle, shit like that. It's easier for me to just set it and forget it with the Osmo, which is what we're doing here. So, yeah, if this has shit quality, that's why. But I really don't think it will. Osmo is such a goated ass camera. So I'm just stalling here before I finish. There's someone pulling into the spot here too, so let me get the fuck out of the way. Yeah, man, I am just so excited to be doing this, and I just hope that everybody enjoys this half as much as I do, because we're changing our life here, man. We are gonna continue with this as hard as we possibly can, try to motivate as many people as we can. I got so many friends that I'd like to bring in on the loop, get them in here with me, pushing themselves, growing, changing. You may not know this, but I quit weed, nicotine, alcohol, everything. I've cut out all of those things from my life and, replaced all of them with better habits like getting in the gym and busting your ass. So, and working really hard at your job. I mean, replacing all of those bad habits with good ones is the name of the game. And that's what we've done. So, thank you for watching. Subscribe. Have a good night.